Hey everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. And guys, this should be no surprise to anybody, but especially, and thanks to all of you, because you really did have a warm welcome to new people on the page. And you know how I feel about that on the channel. I shouldn't call it a page, right? Very happy the way you all responded to the wonderful Cristal. So guys, we brought her back. Cristal, how you doing? Look at her.
Hello.
She got the heart already. I love it.
Yeah, I love the response I had last time. Everyone was super sweet. It was like so reassuring because I swear to God, I was talking a little too much last time. Oh
No,
God.
I think you were just vibing with the message. I think that's why everyone dug it so much, is because you really related to what he was saying. And so hearing that perspective, I think, is why it resonated so well. Like facts. So for today, I wanted to, I mean, everybody already knows what we're listening to because the thumbnail is going to give it away. But
Right.
for kind of them understanding how we got here, basically, guys, what happens is when I bring new people on, I want to kind of expose them to the world of Ren. But it's kind of, you don't know how to do it. And most people, I'm like, okay, we're going to watch this one next. We're going to watch this one next. And I thought with Cristal, I'd be like, listen, you had this like amazing reaction to Hi Ren. Is kind of super deep though, and kind of like took you to places. So like, what do you feel like listening to next from him? Like, he can do it all. He can spit, he can do fun stuff, he can do more dark stuff, he can do more storytelling. Like, what are you feeling? And Cristal, what was your response?
My response is definitely like I want to hear more of his flow. I want to see how like he changes it up. I think in High Ren I heard a lot, well, not a lot of the same patterns, but I did hear like, you know, like a nice medley, but it wasn't enough for me to like see at least his artistic style when it comes to like rapping. And I was really curious to see like how intense does he get? Like how does his flow change? How artistic does he get? So it'd be
Now,
really cool to see that.
every single renegade that's watching this right now understands why we're watching The Hunger. So I actually haven't watched this one in a while, so I'm super stoked because this is like one of my favorite Ren songs. I mean, they're all awesome, but you'll see. So we're gonna do The Hunger. It is, I'll mention, it's all a one take, like High Ren kind of was.
Mm-hmm.
Except this one, there's no cuts. There's not a single camera cut in this whole thing. So it's an obvious one take. And, you know, I'll probably stop it. It's only a 2.5 minute video. I'll probably stop it once at this one spot. But otherwise, if you need to say something, just raise your hand and I'll bring you in.
Right,
Sound good?
I got you, bro. Yeah.
Oh, Cristal, I'm so excited for you. All right, I'll stop babbling. Just hit play, Scott. Let's do it. Here we go.
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Blind, I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene, golden ticket, Wonka, conjure. Lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Belter like a welterweight, helter skelter, need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall, I shelter, melt a mind, a tea with these rhymes, and I find you never felt a feeling like this. Feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, completed every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits a channeler, on my lyrics, I'm a rebel. I raise my fist, the anti-capitalistic pissed, I revel. In society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Tick to the top of the tip of my tongue, and time telepathy. Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis tantrumist. I torture the enemies, flowing and flowing and growing and flowing. I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. I'm a feast on the flow, I'm a beast with the flow. Then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Kitty with the black heart in the car park by Primark. Jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star. Refine right to a fine art, Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark like Frankie Sinatra. Can call me Arthur. And my style.
What the fuck? Yeah! Yo, my God, wait, that was so fucking cool. Like, he already had me first few seconds. Like, holy shit. I was like, okay, we going straight into it. There's no intro. We're like, I bet. Okay. Every time I thought, oh, wow, this is a great flow, he switched it up quickly. He did not let me settle once. Oh, my God. That was so fucking good.
Yeah. Like your reaction, and plus, because I know where it's all coming, so I'm like watching you, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, I'm over here trying to grab onto my couch because I'm like, bro, why is he spitting like this? Like, you don't see rappers nowadays, especially nowadays, spit like that no more, bro. And I've been talking about this stuff since like all of the new artists that are coming out. I feel like it's the same sound all of the time. And it's like, sure, some of it amazing, mwah, it got they money, they got they bag. But bro, like artists like that they could just be like, yo, I'ma just mess around. I don't
yep,
really care for like sequencing. I don't care for like a consistent flow. I want people to listen to this and want to be holding on to their seat. I want the bass to be booming in every car going down the street in New York City listening to this.
yep.
Bro, bro.
And imagine, like, I love how you mentioned other people today, because imagine them trying to remember this is a one take. Like he's switching his flow on like a dime. Like he's just like, bam, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Whereas those other artists like that are making money and popular today, like you were saying, I don't think. Oh, shout out to your smoke detector. I don't think they could do that. I don't think they could do this like immediate speed up and then speed up low. You know how hard it is to rap that fast, that low? Like I was like, bro,
Oh my
he's so
God.
good.
Like he went from hitting like regular eighth notes. My man said, nah, 16th, now 24. He just keeps it's so good. Holy shit. Okay, no, I definitely see why this is like one of your favorite songs. Because
Right?
like off rip, if I was in a bad mood, which I kind of was, like listening to this had me like, yo, wait, hold on. That's fire. Oh my God. No, Ren, like I can't even. Like you're right though. Cause like I believe you can't replicate, I believe, what certain artists can do. And like, who I'm talking about. Like there's Ren. Ren obviously has his own little characteristics when it comes to music, how he says stories, how he tells stories, how he raps, how he decides to sing a song. Everything is so like funny enough, I'm going to bring up what Matt said in the last video. Abstract, like everything is so abstract, like nothing is, I guess, normal or what you would consider to see in everyday media. And that is just something that is so refreshing to see in the music industry every now and again. Because I'm
Yep.
telling you now, as someone that loves music, I love music of all kinds, all countries, I don't care. Music is music. I'm getting a little tired of the American music industry because I feel like it's all the same things.
Oh, it's
over
cookie
and over
cutter
and
for
over.
sure. It's cookie cutter.
100%. Factories even like it's just like send.
Yep.
Like, bro.
Stamp it, print it, sell it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Literally, like that's what it's giving, and it doesn't feel like anyone is pouring their heart into their music anymore. Like it just feels like they're like, well, this sounds like this would be a good beat. I can do something to this, and it could probably make some good music. Bet I'll do it. And it's like that's fine. Not even to discourage those people. Get your bag, sis. I get it. We broke. There's no money coming around. That's how you need to get your coin nowadays. That's fine. However, I feel like people are losing their touch due to that like paste, like copy paste repeat kind of thing.
Yeah, it kind of the way you're saying it. I like it. It's like sometimes it's not even about them. It's the demand of what they have to put out. Like they probably like to take the time to do something that makes them feel outside of the box, to re-explore the artistry that maybe got them into music in the first place. But this world now, excuse me, where they have to be like, no, you owe us like this and this and this and this. You know what I mean? Like, because we have to keep the beast eating.
Right. And it's like, I get it because like I've seen big fandoms in like not even in the past and current day, where the moment something is dropped and they really, 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 really want something like that, it becomes nearly impossible to ignore that kind of I would, at least to me, I feel like it would be really hard at least to ignore that kind of like request, especially when you
Right.
know, like, damn, this is what my fans want. I should do that for them. But then you're torn in a way where it's just kind of like, dang, do I do what I want to do, which is like the music I prefer to make and what I prefer to put out there, or do I do what my fans want and supply them with the demand, you know?
Right. But that's kind of like brings it back to High Ren too, because that's what he's saying. Like, hit for him, he's like, I know I have to take risks with my music. Like, I know that I have to do what just comes out of me naturally. So I don't think Ren does any song for his fans. I think he does just like he wants his fans to feel it, and he wants like Renegades to enjoy it, but it's what's coming from inside him. Like, it's how he feels in that moment, or it's the fun that he's having. He's like, you know what, guys, let's have fun today. And he puts this kind of thing out, and you're just like, bro, I want, if you're down, what I can do is I want to back it up to right before he drops into the speed parts again, so you can hear them again. And since it's only like a 2.5 minute song, it won't feel too long, if that works for you.
That works perfectly. I'm ready to go back into that. That sounds like fun. I gotta like hold on to the couch again. Not ready.
Yeah, so this is right where he's like, he's about to say, with society collapsing, now pump the treble. And that's when he does all the T words, and you're just like,
okay.
Oh. So that's what's about to happen, and then I'll try to let it go for the rest of the song. He's gonna switch flows like 5 or 6 more times before the end of the song. Like,
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see.
There's even like some like 90s flow in there. You'll see. It's I'm telling you. All right. People are gonna get mad at me at the comments for just spoiling that. I can't help it. I'm excited.
No, because like there's so many ways that you can say 90s flow. There's so many different flows for that. Like music is so diverse, so it's hard for me to even be like, what
Crystal,
you mean by that? You know what I mean?
You're so sweet. Like,
I'm just saying.
You heard that people might come at me in the comments, and you're like, no, it didn't spoil it. No, really.
It didn't. I'm like, what do you mean by 90s? Because it's like, wait, no. Oh god, no! I got your back always.
Yeah, I appreciate you. That was really funny though. Very sweet. All right, let me give you some more. Some you already heard, and then I'll let it go past it. But I want you to hear the speed part again because it's mind blowing. All right, here we go.
Got you 100%.
Anti-capitalistic, pissed I revel in society collapsing, fantastic. Now pump the treble. Tick to the top with the tip of my tongue, and time telepathy. Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis tantrum. It's to the enemies. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing. I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. I'm a feast on the flow. I'm a beast with the flow. Then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Kitty with the black heart in the car park by Primark. Jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star. Refine rats to a fine art. Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark. Like Frankie Sinatra, can call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke it till I rupture some blood that just bubbles up. And the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But luck is up cause I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty, dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats. To all those that seek. Teach on these streets. Streets can be bleak, but bleak was the place. But I rose to my feet.
And that's him beatboxing.
Bitch. What the fuck? That is so like, wow. Like, you were not joking when you said 90s, and I was not expecting that. For some reason, that was not the flow that popped into my head. So I'm like, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even need to tell you when it was going to happen because he says it right before. He's like, 1990s, that's my scene. Like, and it's that very like sing-songy 90s cadence that we all freaking heard. Like, yeah.
That was...
Tell me he's not a cheat code.
Like, boom. Like, bro, why are you not in the United States? Please come to the United States. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. It's like crazy. Cause like, obviously we spoke about this before, but like, there are a lot of React videos of Ren, obviously in the United States, but I don't really think people realize how much they would like fuck with him for real.
Oh yeah.
Like a girl.
Like, remember, like, so Cristal and I got to hang out again last night, not reacting to stuff, just hanging out. And we were with a group of friends, and like a lot of them are musically inclined. And I even explained, like, oh yeah, like Cristal and I are recording tomorrow for my React channel. And they're like, oh, who do you like play for them? And I was like, oh, it's this guy Ren. And they were all like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, no one like was like, well, I gotta hear this guy. And you're like, he's changed my life. Like, bro, I don't know how else to explain it.
Like, what his artistry, bro, I genuinely believe he could be one of the fucking best, if not already being one of the best artists, at least rapping, especially storytelling, everything, to be out there. But for some reason, he's not being recognized. And that to me is so like baffling, because it's like, what? Like, I'm listening to this. This is stuff that people only dream to be able to do, that other artists inspire or aspire to be later on in their lives, to be able to switch a flow, quickly fuck around with just like the sequencing of the way that medley is going to continue.
Yep.
And it's just like,
and
bro,
then,
like so good. Like,
Cristal then lay this onto it. He produces his own tracks. He wrote all those lyrics. He's the guy at the end doing like, that's all beatboxing.
The beatboxing. Like, I was gonna ask about that. That's him. Right before you even said anything, I was like, bro, is that him beatboxing over his track?
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he just gets his friends to go shoot with him in like this like trash area where people hang out and do graffiti, and he's like, let's just do a one take freaking thing. That
son.
But then you're coming off of High Ren, and you're like, wait,
this is drastically different compared to High Ren. Like, this is like, bro, this is the type of music I listen to leaving my house 7 a.m. to like something to like wake me up, because I'm like, I need to be pumped for whatever it is that I'm going to, just to get me up, running and focused. Like, that's the type of music I would listen to on my way to like an appointment, to whatever. Like, girl, what? Oh my God.
Yep.
I'd play that shit at a party. Like, 100% I would play that shit at a party, just passing my shit around. You know what I mean? Just having a good time.
I love that you say that. Do you think it would register with people what they were listening to at a party, though? Like, do you think they would be able to process, like, how fire this is? Like, if it's just on the background at a party, like, could you see people going like, wait, what are we listening to right now?
Yes.
Like, this guy is spitting. Like,
off rip, I was sitting here, like, it played, and I was like, okay. And he started to like actually like spit his shit, bro. And I'm like, bro, like that type of stuff. Whenever I'm listening to music, it doesn't matter where I'm at. If I'm talking to you and a flow like that pops up, I'm immediately like, who is that? Right. what song is this? Because this song sounds fire. This is something you play at a function, trying to get your friends to be nice and lit, hype, pumped. Like, oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. I have to like remind myself not to play this around Matt because I like literally, I'm so serious because I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna want to like download this on Spotify immediately and like have it on my stuff. And I have to make sure that if I play this song, he can't be around me. My God. Oh,
That's actually, I'm so glad you said that because that's a perfect segue and what I should have said at the beginning of this. So, guys, my plan here is to do a week of Cristal and Matt. So, Cristal's going to have a song today. This is going to be the first one of the week. This is going to be Monday. And then I'm shooting with Matt, I think, tomorrow. And then he's going to do a song that'll be Tuesday. And then I'm going to record with Cristal again right after this. And I'm going to show her another completely different side of Ren because I'm going to show her how to be me with Chinchilla. And I think she's going to, like, I think the hair is literally just going to pop off like a Lego off her head. And then Matt, I'll have an extra one for him for Thursday. And then Friday, special treat, guys, is going to be a dual reaction from the both of them sitting there listening to the tales. Now, Cristal has heard the tales before, which is why I thought it would be fun to do it as a group, like the both of them together, because it gives her time to really like dig down on the song. But also Matt's never heard it. So it also gives us the perspective of Matt being new, her being able to like really analyze it, which she hasn't been able to do before, and us all kind of do it together as a group. So stay tuned for Friday. I think that's going to be a really good video. But anyway, I appreciate you, Cristal, for being willing to kind of hide some of this ish from Matt so that it doesn't ruin.
No, seriously, because like he had so much fun before. So I'm like, I'm not going to ruin the fun. You need the surprise. You need to be just as clueless as I am. Excuse you? That's not fair.
You're like a walking green flag. I love it.
Yes, sir.
But then I guess so. You know what the hard part is, though, is that I wasn't going to play the hunger for Matt as part of his ones. I guess I have to, or it's going to drive you crazy.
It is because, bro, when I say like this is the type of music that like me and Matt will be in the room and we'll look at each other like, bro, like what? I'm pushing him, he's pushing me. I'm like, bro, what is this? What is happening? How is this so good? Like, oh my God. like honestly, and I'm not sure. I really hope you do, but like, he reminds me a lot of Kendrick Lamar. The way he is able to tell stories. Kendrick is in and of itself a crazy fucking artist. I love him so much because of the way that he is, one, original to himself. He doesn't let the fan shit get to him. He's like, nah, this is the music I want to put out. Sorry. You can get a snippet. That's fine.
Right.
But this is the music I want to put out. Sorry. Y'all like it. Y'all take it or leave it. And I like that. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, yes, it's important to give to your fans. Sure, 100%. That's fine. Not too much to the point that you lose yourself and the literal thing that made you as an artist. And I feel like nowadays, money, fame, all that, it like snatches the creativity away from people because they're looking to be trendy and to be in like those TikTok videos and to be in YouTube and all them stores, Zara, Forever 21, H&M, places like that, so that, you know, they obviously get their money. But it's like, I feel like, yes, the money will come if you are more original about it, because then nobody else can like, well, not that nobody else can, because music is obviously inspired by other people and it continues and so on and so forth. But like, it's you created that sound,
right?
And no one else can take that. Like, to me, high Ren, that type of stuff, that is only some shit that if anybody else were to show me a song that's kind of similar to that, I'm like, that reminds me of Ren,
right? Kind
of thing.
Yeah, high Ren is God tier. Like, you can't, it's just it's its own thing. You can't say you've heard it before. You can't say you've seen it before. That's why everyone's reaction to it is like I shouldn't say everyone. I've met people who've been like, yeah, it's all right, and I'm like, I don't. Are we speaking the same language? I don't get
We're
you.
like, you're definitely not in the same planet I'm on because it's all right. Excuse you? Huh?
Yeah, like it's like it's a piece of art. I don't know how else to explain it. But anyway, the point is I think you're right. And the reason I mentioned Hyren before when I was saying like how he thinks about it is there's that part of it when he's like, he's like, I will be great. I'm a genius. And it's like for him to be able to recognize that in himself without, it's not hubris. It's not like, it's him saying like, no, like I need to understand that I am touched, and to be touched, you have this responsibility to stay true to that art, in my opinion. And he's doing that. He's saying, I'm staying true to who I am, man. And whatever's in here that starts to come out of me in whatever form that it does, I'm giving to the world because that's my obligation with the gift I've been given. That's how I translate it.
Literally.
I just think he's like, I think it probably makes him feel like he's coming with a lot of responsibility. I think he handles it really well because he could sign with a label and have to like churn out all this stuff. And instead he churns out stuff on his own, and each one is a new thing, man. Like it's a new vibe. Like,
bro, like
as you just saw.
I find it interesting because it's like you can't. I feel like with Ren specifically, especially in this song, the song is called Hunger, but in a lot of the words, like it's like affirmations for himself, where it's like, I know that I'm the shit. Ain't nobody got to tell me I'm the shit. I know it's me. I know who I'm. Ren. Are you Ren? Oh, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe is what he gives me, and I feel like the term hunger as like the title of it is like perfect, especially because of the way that it's literally like he's hungry to be creative in the moment. And I fucking love that because it's like, yo, anybody could have obviously just taken his words and just been like, nah, bro, he's just spitting some shit, right? Where it's like, yeah, sure, but like he is saying things too, which is what makes that even more impressive.
Oh yeah,
like way more impressive, because there's like some people, right, that they'll be able to quickly do some rhymes here and there, but they might not mean anything.
Oh yeah,
it will just be like a nice flow, and you're like, oh, this is a vibe, and nothing wrong with that. It's a vibe. However, when you can make something that complicated, because let's be real, that type of technique is not easy, especially because you have to switch flows so quickly, switch intonations, switch the way that you're saying it, because there was a lot of there was a lot of techniques that he used that I like heard while he's like rapping that I'm like, okay. And even like as a musician myself, as a singer myself, I could never pull that out. Like I could never pull that shit off myself. That is fucking crazy. So like, my God, I just have to say thank you for like introducing me to him. Cause like, bro, I am like so excited because this is like the type of music I love to find. Music that I'll listen to and I'll be like, yo, this means some shit. I could listen to it when I'm sad. I could listen to it when I'm happy, good mood, mad. And for whatever reason, no matter what mood I'm in, it will always shift me into a better situation.
Yep.
And that is one thing. It's one thing to just have like a sad song, but to have a song be able to shift you from either a good mood to a greater mood, a sad mood to the best mood. Yeah. That's a song that got impact on people, bro. And that like, talent, so much talent. Lord.
Well, you are more than welcome. I'm glad that you are digging this little Ren rabbit hole I'm taking you down. We are going to do the next one right after this, but all of you will see it in probably 2 days. Shout out to the smoke detector again. I loved how everybody went off about that.
Yo, I was like sitting right here, and I look at my phone, and somebody said something. They were like, "Oh my God, you're really nice. Your dog is cute. check your smoke detector. And I was like, you heard my smoke detector?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, first of all, that's not even my smoke detector. That's the building's. Like, but I do appreciate everyone's concern because I did see a lot of comments saying, like, you know, batteries, switch them
Yep.
out. I wish I could. I don't control that.
No, it was really funny.
So it really was, because I was like, oh, people, you know, they're real attentive. I'm surprised though, because it's like, dang, can you hear the dogs downstairs too? If you could hear that, Jesus.
Yeah, the only thing I can hear is the smoke detector. But I had to acknowledge it as it was happening during the video because it's so funny.
Oh wait, so you did hear a beep earlier this time? I swear to God, that wasn't my smoke detector. Detector.
There you go.
Sorry, stutter. My stepdad was using the microwave, so if you heard that beep, it was food. I promise.
Oh yeah, we heard the microwave too, but it's all good. Like, people can be living in their world while they're reacting to shit. I'm just saying the smoke detector was funny because it was almost like it was keeping a beat throughout high Ren for people. So they were like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh God. Even the smoke detector like Ren, bro. How about you?
I mean, how could you not? It was chirping too.
Literally.
All right. Crystal, thank you so much for joining me again for another one. Especially, I know you had a busy morning and everything else and been running around, but hopefully this one, I mean, I don't even have to say hopefully, I could tell. This one resonated. You freaking loved it. And I'm sure you're going to listen to it again, but hopefully with headphones in so we don't ruin it for Matt. And thanks to all of you. If you made it this far, you know I appreciate you. If there's other things you want Crystal to watch, be sure to leave it in the comments. But remember, I'm about to show her how to be me, and then at the end of the week we're going to do the tails, so don't mention those, or you can say that you're just looking forward to them. And hey, this week is underway, guys. Remember what I always say: don't wait for life to be easy to be happy.